Did you plug the TV in?
No, can you turn it on?
Yes.
Oh man, every week, guys, there's always something different that we're always trying to work on here.
Lots of ins and outs.
Ins and outs, and sugars and butts.
Sugars and butts.
My dad was always like, when I lived in LA, he's like, oh, how's living in the land of sugar and nuts? And I'm like, it's all right. It's not bad. It's warm.
California grow a lot of sugar cane?
No, he was making fun of it because of all the gay people and all the weird shit that all artsy. I was around a bunch of artsy people and stuff.
You goof.
Yeah. I know,
Papa.
right? Like, Poppy, what are you doing, man? Like, por qué?
Por qué? Your dad's like, I took you out of that country.
I took you out of that goddamn country. You better not fucking speak that goddamn language in my fucking house.
It'd be so funny if your dad got mad at you.
Oh, yeah. No, the only time my dad ever got mad at me, or he ever got mad, my dad was super quiet about a lot of stuff, but it was once when my mom was like, we were in the car, and my mom was like, because she was on that whole kick of like asking if I'm a homosexual. And she eventually, she's like, John, are you gay? She's like, it's okay. And I'm like, yeah, I suck dick. I suck a lot of dick. And my dad was like, hey, I've sat back and listened to a lot of stuff between you and your mother. I do not want to hear anything about that.
You got him.
Yeah, I finally got him. I got him to break.
You broke him.
I broke my dad.
Boy. That's funny.
He's like, I do not want to hear my son say that. I don't know why. Is it just we live in a different age, Dad.
Yeah, Jad. My Japanese dad.
But Aaron, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Anything new with you?
Started going to the gym again.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good. Getting back into it. Nothing hurts yet. So,
okay.
Just wait until something hurts to stop going for a little bit.
And then we'll go from there.
I've done yoga a handful of times the past week or two. Not a lot, but I'm getting into it, you know. It's nice.
Okay.
I don't understand the whole breathing thing. I'm pretty bad at.
Yeah, breathing's really important.
Breathing's like the point.
Yeah, the whole point of it is to breathe. Yeah, well, it's supposed to calm you down, but it's also just, I don't know. I feel like if you get a deep breath, you can get a lot farther of a stretch and a hole.
Yeah, I'm just not very mindful of my breath. Period.
Should be.
I should.
You need to be.
I've meditated before a lot, and I still am not.
I used to meditate all the time, like 15 minutes a day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I started doing other stuff. I'm like, I sit in the sauna.
You just kind of forget about not doing nothing.
Yeah.
For 10 or 15 minutes a day.
It's weird because there's a little. If you do it right, there's a little spot where you just fall into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
it's pretty cool.
And then once you're like, oh, dude, I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just in that moment. And you're like, oh, fuck, I just lost it. And it's a really fun.
When you realize what's going on. That time only happens when I haven't done it for a while. And then I pick it up again. I'm like, oh, yeah, I get it. And then I keep doing it. I'm like, oh, I'll never get that again.
You think it's like one of those things like when you smoke weed for the very first time. When the first time you smoke weed, you get really high. But then every time, is it one of those things you think?
Well, every time I eat an edible, I get fucking absolutely stoned. So I'm not sure if that's a good comparison for me.
Aaron gave me a 50 milligram gummy, and I ate it, and I'm like, I feel warm. And then everyone else asked, like, how do you guys feel? And I'm like, well, we were wrecked. It's like, oh, really? Like,
I didn't eat the Sour Patch yet, but I did eat like just a 10 milligram one. And just ruined my life.
That's awesome. I wish I could get ruined off 10 milligrams. 10 ounces. Yeah, 10 ounces would definitely ruin me. I think it would kill you.
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
10 ounces of pot.
I did meditate on acid before. I feel like I've told you this before. But
really?
Yeah, I met it last before I moved to the place I'm at now. Yeah, did that. That was pretty cool.
Damn,
that'd be colors.
That'd be different.
That'd be different. It's hard. It's just hard to keep your eyes closed when you're on it.
Yeah.
When you're on acid, like it's because you want to see stuff. Because the cones are dancing in your eyes, so you want to dance with them.
You want to go on that road.
But yeah, it was just like, all right, you gotta be zen and see if you can do it.
How long was the trip?
Well, it lasted probably 10 hours, like from end to end.
So that was a small little blip in the whole situation.
Yeah, well, I didn't trip. Like I just got pretty fucking good.
Get loosey goosey.
Yeah, okay. I'm not taking more than one tab at a time.
Yeah, I don't.
Otherwise,
that kind of stuff I don't like. Yeah, I like getting to the door, but I don't like going up to the 4th floor of the house. I don't.
I like my ego. I don't want it to die, and that's what they say you could happen. You have ego death and all that shit. Like it's happened with Kevin, I think, on other drugs, but I don't want that shit to happen to me. I just want to hang loose for like a day. I already gave up all the shit I was gonna do for that whole day anyway. Mm-hmm. Like this is my drug day. I'm gonna relax and enjoy it. I'm not gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind and think I'm a bird or something and try to fly, or like a moth trying to fly into the sun.
Right. Oh man,
it's wild.
Like I remember when I was in high school, because I think it was like my senior year, like that summer before my senior year. Then senior year I was with you and your friends, and that's who introduced me to a lot of the pot. Mm-hmm. I remember like I would be driving home from like being out at Corey's house from like just hours of pot smoking, just hours. Crazy. Someone who's like maybe their second or third time, and like your sessions are like you're going into like a 5-hour session. Like that's insane.
They would just sit there in that garage and just. I mean, Tim like had a bubbler. He would like they all had this shit.
Oh yeah, they had like crazy stuff.
Super good.
And I'm like, what is this stuff, guys? They're like, oh John, don't worry, just sit back. You're gonna enjoy. Because Timmy was the best. Because he's just super intelligent. Got him, and then I don't know if we should be saying Matt. We're not saying the last name, so it's fine.
Well,
okay.
I said it. Whatever.
Whatever.
It doesn't matter. But, they were kids. We were kids.
We were kids. Yeah. But
they don't do that anymore.
No. Neither one of them do that. They can't. But when I would be going home, I'd feel like I'm in a spaceship. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, for sure.
That was the only time when I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. One time, well, I may have told you about this too, but one time when Matt was back into town. This was like when he was in college, I think. We went to that Home Depot off of North Oak. And he liked to steal stuff, so he went and stole a diamond tip drill bit.
Wow.
It wasn't that expensive, it was whatever, but I don't know.
That's just a random thing to
bought it. Well, this is the thing. The reason is he wanted to make a bong out of a wine glass, and he wanted to drill the hole into the glass, or the bottle, I mean, wine bottle.
That makes sense.
And I held the bottle and he drilled a hole in it and he made a bong out of it. He fucking knew what he wanted to do, and he did it.
That's what he did with it.
Yeah. That's the American dream.
It is the American dream.
You're just stealing from a big ass company. Fuck Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. And then taking it home and using the equipment to make a
in his parents'
paraphernalia to make
a
bong
cool.
to make art to smell weed.
Selling the diamond bit for drug money, probably. I don't know. Who knows?
This makes sense. This all makes sense.
Yeah.
God. So this past week has been a really weird week for me because I've been going down this weird rabbit hole. Have you heard this thing called the Dogman? It's like a werewolf. It's basically like a werewolf, but it's like the American version of it.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of it. Mm-hmm. So don't think I'm going to get you in this whole thing. Like, Aaron, you have no idea.
You just watch an hour.
Yeah, we're like, no, watch this video. See, you can kind of see it. It's like right there. It's like right there. You can see its eyes.
It's in the mountains.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it looks like a Cocker Spaniel fawn.
Yeah, the little dog. It barked.
But I've been going down rabbit holes, like watching YouTube videos, like podcasts, like at my job. Like whenever I get the opportunity to put it on the radio, I connect it and I put one of those podcasts on. And it's the most insane, dumb.
Just Dogman podcast.
Dogman podcast. Like it's like
that's amazing.
Dogman Chronicles or something like that. I think that's the name. Wait,
sure. Okay.
Have you? Oh, you don't have an iPhone anymore, but I just did an update, and they updated the whole thing, and it fucked up all of like the iTunes shit. Yeah, it's really annoying.
They're doing everything they can to get rid of iTunes.
Oh, Dogman interactions.
Cummeth.
There. Yeah. It's not a bad podcast. So, they do more like YouTube videos, and so when I fall asleep to that shit, which is probably not the best thing to be falling asleep to.
You have dreams about Dogman?
Yeah, I've had some crazy dreams lately. And
what are you doing in your dreams? Catch them?
I'm just running. I'm always running from something. That's absolutely terrifying the shit out of me.
That's great.
But all the stories are kind of the same. And like the thing is with them, like they're actually decent. What makes it interesting to me is the fact, or it makes me feel like there's a lot of bullshit in it, is because like the people who are like they're interviewing, who he interviews, are all it sounds like they're just reading off a paper, like because it's like so smooth. Really? There's like no ums and and there's not a lot of like you know how people talk. Yeah. Majority of people who don't talk for a living or don't do this stuff that are do what you do. Yeah. Like there's a lot of ums and yeahs and trying to find your connection to dots to speaking. But
maybe it's trying to be like one of those serial radio shows from like the 20s and 30s with like War of the Worlds or whatever.
Kind of. It does have like that feel to it because like everyone he'll introduce the person and they'll just talk until the whole story, and then when they're done, he'll kind of go back and say, "Well, I have a question about this part." And like they'll kind of dig a little bit deeper, and that's how it is. And it's like a 30-minute podcast. It's
maybe they probably just tell them if it is like real. They probably just tell them, hey, just write down what you want to say and then read it off.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Fuck with your ums and shit.
Mm-hmm. But
so where's Dogman live?
There's one in Michigan. A lot of them are in Texas. There's like things, and the crazy thing with Dogman,
like West Texas.
Yeah, like what's the crazy thing about Dogman? It'll come into towns and cities, things like that. So it's been known to come in and like kill dogs, and they'll like come in and like I guess they're able to track people. So like people will be out in the woods, and then like they'll have an interaction with it, and then like they'll leave, and the thing will follow them into town, and because it has the ability to like I guess has a good sense of smell and stuff like that.
It's a dog.
And well, and then there's people that believe that it's also like devilish, which I'm like, you just killed it. Yeah, you just killed it by putting a little bit of religion shit into it. Yeah, and I'm like, guys, but they're really fun. It's kind of if you're able to just like,
I love shit like that.
Yeah,
it's cool. I think it's great.
It's fun. And then Bigfoot videos too. UFO stuff's a little bit hard because it's like it's all dumb. It's easier to get into like Dogman, Bigfoot.
I feel like UFOs have much more implications than like just like a kind of a big ape living in the Pacific Northwest.
But let's see if I. But like because the Dogman, it looks like it has a dog head, a human body, and then like
Anubis,
then like dog legs, like the back legs of a dog. But it usually
it looks like a fucking like a goat. Man.
Like I'm not gonna bring it up like that. You can see it right there.
Oh sure. Yeah. So like a werewolf.
Yeah, basically it's just like a giant ass werewolf, and they're supposed to be like 7 feet tall. Yeah. Some of them are like super muscular, some of them are super skinny. But it's just like.
So is it like are they men? Are they people, and then they change, or is it just like this?
No, it's just like they're just like. It's like a species of something.
Yeah. What do you think it is? What is it, like an escaped experiment?
Like, dude, I guess maybe. I don't even think that far into it. I'm just like, because I do. I guess like that's the reason why I don't feel like there's a lot of it's bullshit. Is because like no one's able to explain that aspect of it. It's not like
there's
like
not
a
like a central theory of where they're from.
It's not like a Bigfoot where it's like, okay, well that makes sense how that could possibly be a thing because we've had gorillas, we've had giant primates that were 10 feet tall. Like that actually could be a possibility. Now, granted, people like even want to say, well, these big forests in the like Seattle or like in Washington State.
Yeah,
it's like but come on, like come on, like I would really feel like there would be bodies, there'd be something.
Though, like okay, so say what you will about that, and that's like on land, which is easier to find than it is in the water. But in the past like 10 or so years, there's been one specific type of fish, like prehistoric fish, that they just found is still alive.
Oh, really?
The coelacanth, and it's spelled COELE. COELECANTH, and it's like this old, like millions of years old fish. Coelacanth. Oh no, that's wrong. Coelacanth. Yeah, that one down. Yeah. Oh, LA, whatever. Yeah, it's like this fish that they thought was dead, extinct for millions of years. But they just kind of found it, just like they swim, just swimming around, fucking around, goofing off. But like, I mean, why not more shit?
Like, no, I would love it. I would love there to be, but like, I just.
No, I mean, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. But nobody was being like, I bet the coelacanth is still around. Nobody was like making a History Channel's show about the coelacanth. Like, Bigfoot's sexy. Dogman is cool. You know? Like, coelacanth's just a fucking old fish.
But what I like about the Dogman versus like the Bigfoot ones, because Bigfoots are like always just out in the wilderness and that's it. Like they run away and that's it. But the Dogman is like they'll come.
Dogman has a car.
Yeah,
Dogman drives.
Yeah, Dogman like will like go into, because like there's one thing that like we're like I was like, okay, this is bullshit. It's like apparently there's some people that went to this abandoned church in this town, and apparently like 4 of them surrounded the church, and they couldn't go in. They would only go up to the steps a little bit, and it's like, well, maybe because they're the devil, like maybe it's a devil related thing, and like and the church is like a sacred place and they can't get into it. I'm like, I don't believe that. I'm like, it's
why would they hang out there if they know they couldn't get into it?
Yeah, like that'd be dumb. Like they would just left. Like they would have stayed around, and apparently they opened the cart. They like, well, and they can open up doors because they opened up the back seat passenger door and they peed inside the back of it. I swear to God, that was one of the stories.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's funny, but I'm like, okay, whatever.
Okay. There's the Mothman too.
The Mothman,
in Virginia, I think. You heard about
over
that
a
one?
bridge, yeah.
Yeah, this is a fucking big old moth. Moths are wild, man.
These things are absurd.
They're already terrifying.
Yeah, moths. Yeah.
Don't make them the size of a person. Good lord.
But that was supposed to be like part of the Satan, or like there was like a demon. It's a demon related thing.
Okay.
Just
Well, you know what they say. You know what they say about demons. They love to hang around churches that they know they can't get into.
Yeah, I
for
know.
some reason. Who knows why? Are they tempting people going into abandoned churches?
But yeah, apparently because one of them like had that experience and then became a pastor. Which is like, oh yeah, like whatever. Any way you find religion or you find something that's better than you, I guess whatever. Dude,
it's nice to be a part of something bigger than you.
Yeah, I guess.
And what's bigger than the Lord? Am I right?
Right. So we're about 16 and a half minutes in. You want to do a hard open?
Play it. Oh, good.
Yeah, don't worry. It's funny. It's gonna be funny.
I've seen this.
Oh, you've seen this one?
Yeah.
Mark and Craig, Hot Brothers at Law. We've been warning people, if you are working for an unlicensed dispensary, an illegal dispensary, and it gets raided, you need to shut the fuck up. If you shut the fuck up, you have a good chance that we can make the case go away. Case in point, 3 employees of an illegal shop were busted during a raid. 2 of them said, oh, I'm just volunteering here. The 3rd guy shut the fuck up. And the DA did not prosecute the guy who shut the fuck up. They can't prove what you were doing there. If you're a customer, patient, you walked in to go to the bathroom, they don't know. You got to shut the fuck up, and it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday. So review the script. What do you say when the cop first pulls you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And when he keeps asking questions?
I'm not discussing my day.
And they ask more questions?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
And if detained, what do you say?
I invoke the 5th.
And then what do? You
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up Friday. Never answer questions when the cops ask.
Have safe holidays.
Have safe holidays.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys.
This is the Aaron Show. With your
That's good advice.
It is great advice, actually.
I have noticed that whenever cops talk to me, I do not shut the fuck up.
I know.
But I'm never like, fucking doing anything.
You never
bad.
have any drugs on you.
No, but sometimes, like, remember last year around the 4th of July when there's just like all these fucking fireworks going on in June, like in May and June.
Right, yeah.
And everybody was like, what's going on? Why is there so many fireworks? Whatever. It's just like people can buy fireworks. It's fucking,
summer.
They're sold all the time. It's fucking summer. Anyway, when
cop, like national interstate.
Yeah, like what are you fucking talking about? Drive an hour fucking east and you'll see 100 fireworks stands to Como. But one cop pulled up to me. He's like, "Hey, did you hear anything about these guys blowing up shit?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think they went over there or something." And I was like, "Oh man, I am a fucking goddamn fraud. I'm a fucking narc."
Yeah, I was like, "No, I don't know anything. I don't know shit." Don't know shit, bro.
Yeah, and then my roommate was like, "Don't do that." I was like, "I didn't even think about it." I have a fucking anytime. I feel like that's a part of being raised in a small town that respects authority. Mm-hmm. For no fucking good reason, the cops there were not good.
No,
most of them sucked or were mean or potheads.
I had one pull me over, and he was like, "Just want to let you know your back tail light's burnt out." I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
They're usually pretty nice about shit like that.
And he just let me go. He's like, "Okay, well, all right, well, thank you."
I mean, they were not like bad cops.
Yeah,
one got busted for selling drugs.
Really?
Yeah, Kyle. I don't remember his fucking name.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
This is back in like 2008 or something. He was driving evidence, like pills, to Atchison to sell them in like a parking lot somewhere.
Wow. In the cop car?
Probably not. Who knows though? Maybe. I mean, that's not a bad way to do it. The chief of police was a pothead. We all know that. Nancy was kind of mean sometimes.
She's not a cop anymore?
Kip was funny, or Kip was big. No, she retired a handful of years ago, I guess.
I'm assuming Kip retired too then?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? He's still the cop?
Yeah, he's still fucking
God,
around. You can keep
Kip.
doing that forever,
especially in a
town
small
like
town.
Weston,
Yeah.
But yeah, then they
Remember
started
when he
getting,
taught us
like,
dare?
Yeah, I know.
Deer? Yeah, he taught us deer.
It was so funny, dude. Like, the nurse, like the school nurse was in on the DARE program too, and then I was working at Sharps, and every week she'd come in and buy a carton of cigarettes and a fucking like huge bottle of vodka.
Jeez.
I don't know if it was for her though. I think it may have been for her husband, but come on. That's how bad the DARE program worked. She didn't even her husband didn't even care about it. But yeah, don't talk to cops.
Yeah, not unless you really have to. Don't go out of your way to talk to cops.
Yeah. Unless like something, you need anybody's help. Something bad's happening. Like something real bad.
Yeah, just stay away.
Stay away.
Stay away from everything.
Don't say shit.
Just stay away.
Don't be me. Don't be a little narc.
And tell cops, hey, it might be over there.
I bet they're over there. I'll follow me. Don't be a fucking shitty little kid that, well, I want to be a cop.
Did you ever want to be a cop?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Really?
Not like super bad. Like not.
But you're like,
not
I
real
might be a
bad,
cop.
no.
Really?
Well, I thought like I was being realistic in 5th grade, and it was like, all right, well maybe I will be a wrestler. Maybe we'll play football. I don't fucking know. And then I was like, whoa, that's what it was. It was they used to give us these like tests that would tell like. They'd pick like 15 jobs out, which are the only 15 jobs you can
in the
get
whole world
as a person. It's like nurse, librarian, president of the United States, police officer,
fireman,
pirate,
painter,
yeah, houses, portraits. There's a difference. Photographer, murderer. So there's a handful of fucking jobs they picked, and then like you did a test, and the test determined what percentage your likelihood of that job was, and the highest I got was cop for some fucking reason. I was like, I don't want to. This is my destiny. This is what I got to do. So then I bucked it, and then I was never even a cop. Not even close.
Not even once.
Not even fucking close.
Remember what? Do you have a DARE? Like a DARE graduation? Oh yeah, because it was in the school.
Did we?
I think so. It was like in the
gym.
In the gym, yeah.
I don't remember that at all. Was it like 7th grade, 8th grade?
Something like
What the
that.
fuck was that?
6th grade.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's 6th grade because it was like right before you went to middle
And
school.
that's when they give you your DARE card.
Yeah.
Free sodas.
Free soda.
That's terrible.
Free sodas and free cookies at Subway.
That's horrible. Free fries at McDonald's. All the shit you got was bad stuff. DARE program is like, there needs to be a program against DARE that's against childhood obesity. Because DARE is causing childhood obesity. We would fucking, like, Tim had a counterfeit card because he lost his. He made a fake one. And it worked. It's not like they scanned it or anything. They're just like, hey, here's a DARE card. And like, oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
God.
You got yourself a DARE. Oh, yeah, because we would, like, because during two-a-days, you could go up to Sharp and you'd get a free, like, 24-ounce of water.
Yeah. And then go to the depot and get a fountain drink.
But you'd get a fountain drink, but you'd get, pop instead.
Of course.
And then, like, you'd use your DARE card, and that's what I did for, like, in between.
Yeah.
Like 2 days.
And then you'd walk all the way to Platte City and get some McDonald's French fries. That shit was terrible. I think you could get something free from Pizza Shop, too.
Really?
I can't remember what. Maybe it was a salad. I hope it was a salad.
That was a wolf time. I don't know. That was, like, one of the weird things that...
Yeah. Yeah, DARE was weird. I bought a bunch of salad stuff today. You believe that?
Really?
Yeah. I fucking work out twice, and I'm like, all right, you got to change your whole life. So now I'm just going to eat salads. I got a nice guacamole salsa to put on it as a dressing, which is healthier than dressing. So pretty excited about that.
Guacamole, getting ready for Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I totally forgot about it this year. Well, until today, because we apparently hired a mariachi band for lunch tomorrow, which is going to be beautiful. I'm like, I guarantee not one of them is going to be Hispanic. But if they are, they're all going to
be.
Yeah. I feel like that's...
It's like making tequila that's not from like that certain part of Mexico.
Yeah. But I'm like, I heard that today. I'm like, oh my God.
That's
I just lowered my
crazy.
head and shook my head. I'm like, I just lowered it.
I wonder
and
how
shook
many
it.
people are going to like nudge you and be like, hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
Is this authentic?
No,
I don't
but
fucking know.
no.
Except we're in a mariachi band.
It's like I hate Cinco de Mayo so much. I
You
think
should. It's dumb.
It's stupid because do you know what Cinco de Mayo is for? We know what the celebration that
like
Mexico
the
does.
Mexican independence.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's when Napoleon tried to invade Mexico,
Oh,
and Mexico whooped the shit out of them and killed a bunch of white people. So literally, what white people are doing is celebrating the death of fucking white people.
that's fine.
I don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, you gotta fucking take.
What do you think Fourth of July is, John?
Yeah. What do you
That was
think
Americans
4th of
killing
July is?
Americans.
Yeah, well, British people. Well, no, those British people.
Yeah, but what was I thinking?
We
It's
don't
Civil
have a
War.
Civil
Civil War.
thing. We don't have a Civil War holiday because there would be more civil wars. Actually, a bunch of states in the South have Confederate months, like Confederate, History Month.
Oh, like celebrations and holidays that are on a day
or
that falls.
like Confederate History Week, Confederate History Day, whatever. Virginia's got one. Fucking Bama's got one. I think Georgia's got one. Louisiana's probably got one. Shit's crazy, dude. These people are fucking like, we're not racist. We just love heritage or whatever the fuck. And then they're like, yeah, you're racist. And they are. It's crazy.
Confederate holidays. I looked it up.
What's it say?
Here we are.
Yeah, so there's Texas, of course. January 19th is Confederate Memorial Day in Texas.
Okay.
Isn't January 19th a thing?
No. Well, no.
Is that
What?
Martin
No.
Luther King Day?
Martin Luther King is the 20th, isn't it?
Is it January 20th?
I think it's something like that.
Come on. Good Lord. Fourth Monday in April is the Confederate Memorial Day in Alabama, Florida, and Georgia. I always forget about Florida. I
Yeah.
don't consider it. I never think about it down there.
Yeah. Florida's just like it's European light.
Well, every time I think about it, I think of Miami, and then it's just like a bunch of Cuban people.
Well, like
fun.
Miami is literally like Europe. It's not even part of the United States. I don't even consider
Barely,
that part.
yeah.
But everything
it's
else.
a bunch of old Jewish people and a bunch of young Cuban people.
What people don't understand,
Perfect.
what I don't think people really understand is like North Florida is just the South.
Yeah.
Like the South.
Yeah, the only part of Florida I've really hung out in is Orlando.
So like the middle part. Is that where the middle part is?
Right smack dab, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a big iffy what's going to happen
It's
there.
all Disney shit. Like, but when I was there, like, we didn't even fucking really. I was there. I've been there twice, and it never even crossed my mind that Disney was close. I guess I've been there 3 times because the first time was when we went to Disney. The last Monday in April is Mississippi. Forget about Mississippi. How could we forget about
Mississippi?
the
MISSIPPI.
the state that can barely spell its own name?
Yeah. How many people do you think in Mississippi can actually spell Mississippi?
I don't know. It's got the lowest education rate in the country. So, and the highest porn rate next to Utah.
For what, Ebony?
Huh?
For Ebony? Like Ebony?
Probably. Well, okay. So,
or Black Dick.
The trick about shit like that, though, is that it's all the states with religious repression, and it's always gay porn.
Yeah, gay porn.
And chicks don't really like gay porn that much.
So who could it possibly be watching gay porn?
Dun dun dun. It's me. I'm hacking. I'm running the book.
Robert E. Lee Day.
Why?
Why would you want to have?
Why? God. It's crazy Missouri doesn't have anything like that because we were in the South too. We were on the South side.
Were we on? I thought it was like mixed.
Nope. Kansas was north. Missouri was south.
That's what it was.
Officially, yeah. Like I'm sure there were factions that were north, but yeah, a lot of bad shit happened in Missouri. Whoopsie daisy.
It happens.
Bad
So last night.
Oh yeah.
Last night, Aaron and I, after we got done doing your other podcast, I was like, "Hey, did you know Saddam Hussein like wrote romantic novels?" This motherfucker wrote novels.
he's an author.
He wrote like his biggest
like,
one was that one.
Zabiba and the King.
Yeah, that one.
Go to it. Click on it. Zabiba and the King, also transliterated. Zabiba and the King. That's the same thing.
Arabic.
Oh, okay.
It's Arabic.
Zabiba wal Malik. Written in 2000 is a novel that the CIA believes was written by Saddam Hussein. It's amazing that any book ever has to be prefaced with the CIA believes that it's written by this person. Probably with the help of some ghostwriters. That's hilarious too. That he was just like, I can't finish this.
Well, yeah, he was killing groups of people,
murdering a lot
and
of people.
Starving his people.
Yeah,
He was doing things.
He was a bad guy. The
He was
plot is
an
a love
awful
story
man.
about a powerful ruler of medieval Iraq and a beautiful commoner girl named Zabiba. Zabiba's husband is a cruel and unloving man who rapes her. The book is set. That's it. That's all about him. The book is set in 7th or 8th century Tikrit, Hussein's hometown. The book. So it's all adding up to him being the guy who wrote it. Because it's just like, this is just like all the shit that I was doing. Like, all right. No, the book was believed to be the subject of a Hollywood adaptation starring Sacha Baron Cohen. However, it turned out not to be true. That's unfortunate. Because he did do something with that, with the dictator, but that was kind of like about Hussein.
Really?
I didn't watch that movie, but I know it was like a parody on dictators, basically. Like Hussein. What was his deal?
He just actually was in a movie. He was in the Chicago
Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah.
Yeah, he had an awful fucking Boston accent, but the movie is really good though. The movie is really, really good.
It is interesting to see somebody who's like known for impressions and like being other people.
But his stuff's good though. He's really funny. I think he's
the second Borat wasn't bad.
You like the second? Oh, you didn't like the first one?
I like the first one, of course, but I mean that one just came out. The second one just.
Did you like Bruno?
Bruno was good. Bruno gets a lot of shit because it came out in, when was it, 2007?
Yeah,
when a bunch of gay shit was like, nobody likes this stuff, fuck you, and everybody was uncomfortable. Now, if it came out, I think it'd be a little more welcome.
True. Yeah,
but it was
full frontal male, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there was that too in fucking Borat, though.
That's true,
but it's funny when white people think it's funny to fucking laugh at people who are portraying foreigners instead of laughing at people who are portraying gay people. It's fucking... I mean,
going to the South. Like well,
yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. They think like, oh, joke's not on me. Yeah, it is.
No, there it is. It's definitely on you.
Absolutely. Oh, he's funny. Why is he funny? They don't like break it down and think about it. We got to get like a real Southerner on this show and talk about Borat.
Yeah. I don't want that gay stuff.
But no, I'm pretty sure I saw Bruno in theaters. I didn't like. I mean, fuck, dude. I was like 16, so I was like, I don't know.
Jeez, yeah.
A lot of dicks in that movie.
My parents even watched that, and they loved it. My parents thought it was
Really?
hilarious. Yeah,
that's funny.
They're like, "This is some funny stuff." I'm like, "It's kind of crude, but it's funny."
Yeah,
they could appreciate it for the art of it because it's actually really good. He's actually really good.
Movie.
He's a good storyteller.
Sure, yeah.
And so. But yeah, he just does it in some weird, awkward ways.
I feel like that's a more of a more artistic version of Jackass, and that's why like parents can appreciate it more because like in comparison, it's the other one's Jackass, and in one of the Jackass movies, one of their butts is just like up on a fake island, and then it takes a shit like a volcano. Yeah, and you see all of it. I think that was
it's fucking beautiful. It's some beautiful shit, dude.
Disgusting. I saw that in theaters. I remember that all too well.
Like,
it's insane how gravity works. It was shit.
But so, Aaron, what if like Osama bin Laden? What if Saddam Hussein was like, oh my god, I love this guy. He saw one of your videos that went like viral.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have to have this guy as my ghostwriter. Like, would you do it?
No. Oh, absolutely not. But it would be really funny to talk about and then to eventually get assassinated
for talking about it. Yeah.
The CIA would probably kill me first before he does. Like, how'd you get in touch with Saddam? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. He fucking called me. I don't know.
Letter, dude. I don't know. My fucking email's on my website.
Yeah. Like, you want to see the email? I'm sure you have.
How'd you guys get a hold of it?
Yeah. Same way.
It's pretty easy.
Same way.
I'm kind of out there.
Hey, why are you asking me when you did the same exact thing he did? Same thing.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah.
We're going to kill you now. Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I didn't do anything with him. I didn't work with him.
Yeah, I would love to write Zabiba and the King, the sequel.
What if that's our, we making an adaptation of it?
Yeah.
and we make it, and that's our thing. That's the first movie. We're like, oh my god, why did we do this? Like we did this as a joke,
well, it
Aaron.
could be like Hamlet too, where it's just like a fake.
Oh,
sequel
what we
to
do
it.
is, we have like a down and out like play director.
Yeah,
He goes to some high school. And he tries to do as Evan the King.
that's great. That's really fun.
And like it's like in the South. He got it like in Texas. He got in El Paso, or not El Paso. It had to be somewhere like in Dallas
it's in
or
fucking like Tallahassee.
Houston. Oh, Tallahassee.
It's gonna be in Tallahassee or fucking like
Chattanooga,
Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah. Okay,
Some
that works
fucking-
way better than Texas.
Fucking Jackson, Mississippi. Some bumfuck Jackson suburban.
And they're like, "What is it? We did a little bit of research on this adaptation of this story that you're gonna do called Zaba and the King."
Yeah,
So-
I do wonder how many people think Saddam Hussein did 9/11.
You think?
Oh, absolutely. I think
I thought it was Osama bin Laden.
it was on
Okay.
Osama bin Laden. No, it was, but
Yeah.
because like
The
in
names are so
03, we
similar.
went to war with Iraq because we're like, oh, he's definitely got shit. He never did. He never fucking. He just people.
He was just talking
Bush
shit
was-
the whole
yeah,
time. He
Bush-
just talked
he
shit.
didn't even say it, but Bush was like, yeah, we're just gonna fucking go over there and kill him and then liberate the country. Whatever. They never did.
Whatever we said we were gonna do.
But yeah, like until like they caught Osama bin Laden, I wonder how many people thought Hussein did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like, I don't know. For me, I think I thought that when I was a kid, when I was like 12. Yeah, of course it was this guy. Why
'Cause
wouldn't it be? Because
and
nobody
then-
was going to war with bin Laden.
And then so Osama bin Laden got assassinated in his house, in his palace.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Saddam Hussein, he got hung, right?
He got found in a spider hole.
That's true. We found him in a spider hole.
Pretty nifty thing to be in too.
Interesting. What's the one that got sodomized with the knife up his ass?
Oh, I don't know.
Gaddafi.
Oh, he did.
Gaddafi, I believe that's the one who got.
That guy.
Dude, no, because
Syria?
his people got him. His people.
Oh yeah.
Remember that video? Yeah, because his.
No.
You don't
You're the
remember-
one who watches all these
Yeah,
fucked up
dude.
videos, dude.
Dude, I've watched all those beheading videos. I watched all
No,
of them.
thanks.
I've watched all of them.
No.
I've watched
No,
so many
no.
beheading videos, which is kind of funny. You don't see those very often anymore.
Oh, one fucking I saw recently. This happened like a year or two ago, but ISIS has a radio station basically, or like whatever. Well, yeah, they understand it though.
Mhm.
That people can hear if they're around the whatever.
I can do that because I'm Egyptian. Anyway, go on.
Thank God. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, apparently during a training session, one guy in ISIS accidentally let off a grenade, and 20 of them were murdered, which is pretty cool.
Whoops.
Oh well, bummer.
The crazy one was there was two of them that was like that kind of like haunted me for a little bit. The one where they put a guy in a cage. It was a pilot,
Mm-hmm.
and then they covered him with like oil, like with gasoline, and they lit him on fire. And then you see him like running around inside the cage. There was that one, and the other one was I believe he was I want to say an author, and he was a spokesperson against ISIS. And you don't like this, but they tied him up with his hands behind his back, and with his legs attached to the back of a Toyota, and they dragged him.
Hate it.
And to the point where like his arms were like so disconnected they were up over his head again.
Yeah, maybe like back in my early 20s or late teens, I would have happened upon these videos and then watched them. I did a pretty good job of not watching them like in 2013 when they were first starting to come out. But now I've totally sensitized myself up again to where I don't like anytime I hear about this shit. Like I saw I'm pretty sure it's fake, but I like the autopsy report for Kobe. And I was like, I saw it like 3 a.m. one night, just looking on my phone at Reddit, and it just popped up. And I was like, well, I have to look at it now.
So you saw the autopsy of
Well, it wasn't it wasn't the actual pictures of him.
Okay.
It was they have a little what's it called? Outline of a human body with all like the body parts or whatever.
that's left.
Yeah. And it was pretty rough. Not good. Not a fan. Made me sick to my stomach. And I was like, oh, it's because I don't watch any of these fucking videos
I kind of
anymore.
want to see that. I kind of have to find that
Probably you'll find it. It's on Reddit somewhere.
now. Jeez.
Pretty bad. ISIS sucks. So do helicopters. Fucking attack ISIS with helicopters. Just
sounds good. Sounds beautiful.
Not a fan.
How do
ISIS the band? Great band. Listen to that band.
I've
We all love
great bass lines.
good bass. We all love some progressive metal,
Yeah,
don't we?
progressive metal.
Prog metal.
What else?
Yeah,
Well,
so Saddam Hussein is a accomplished author.
yeah. With
He's gonna
may or may not have had ghostwriters.
pulling a real Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Gonna get famous after he dies.
Well, it was like one of the best sellers on
Of
Amazon.
course it was.
Because people
Yeah.
were just probably like, hell, like,
Because they probably handed it out like Hitler did with Mein Kampf. Every
think-
time somebody
yeah.
got married, he gave the couple Mein Kampf. Or they had to have it. It was either a rule or a fucking gift. I can't remember.
All right, well, let's get let's want a little bit more lighthearted. So guess what happened in Germany?
Well, I can see it. Police in Germany responded to a bomb alert.
Uh-oh.
What was the bomb, John?
It was actually a sex toy. It was
It's like a butt plug.
it was a butt plug.
A grenade butt plug, though?
Mhm. I'm assuming you put this part into your butt and you have that so it doesn't go all into your
Yep,
butthole.
that's the bicycle handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you pull back out. Have you dated a girl that put a butt plug in her?
No, I don't
No?
think so. No.
Have you ever seen one? Have you ever seen a girl put a butt plug in in person?
No.
No.
Is it haunting? Is
It's
it
not
like an
haunting.
ISIS
It's just
video?
it's very interesting. It's very
I
interesting.
think they're neat. I think it's funny that they're like bedazzled.
Yeah, I think that's
You know?
why does it?
But
Like,
I
it
get
looks cute.
It adds
Like-
more to grab, I guess. You don't want to lose that thing
Oh,
up
no,
there.
you don't want to lose it. But it is kind of weird. It's like, why do you want it to look cute when like you're not going to see it? It's all up in your fucking butthole, bro.
It's kind of strange.
A
Yeah.
little weird.
I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
There's like some girl. There's one girl that she's like, I really want to get this one, and it had like a horse like mane or a horse tail coming out. I'm like,
furries.
why? Why?
Furries are an interesting group.
Yeah.
Um,
But she's like super into it, which is good for her. Good for
the
her.
funny thing about furries, and she may not be a furry, she just wants to have a fucking horse tail or whatever. But the funny thing about furries is like the ones that dress up like mascots, basically, is that it's such a vast community now that they've got like their own factions of like like Nazis. Like literal Nazis. Like they dress up in SS uniforms as wolves, which is amazing. It's so fucking stupid and funny. Yeah, they're just like wolves that are Nazis. It's crazy. Oh god, I'm about to blow out my neck. I gotta go to the hospital. Did you
Let's
just
see.
look up furry Nazis?
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
It's so
It's like a
stupid.
koala.
Yeah. It just looks
Neo-Nazis are tearing the furry world apart. That's the title. The second one. I mean, they're tearing the whole world apart.
Like it's not just that one
Nobody's
community.
safe. Nobody's safe at all.
Because what makes the ultimate way of like, hey, how can I be racist?
But still enjoy my hobbies.
Yeah. I'll dress up like a fucking wolf.
I don't know, man. Like the overwhelming majority of people in communities like that are like really isolated and alone.
Well, clearly, because you want to be inside of a.
Yeah. Oh, look at the armband. It's a paw print. Come on. Don't. Paw prints are cute.
Yeah, don't put racist shit to it.
Don't. I mean, the swastika used to be like a Hindu symbol.
Yeah,
It is
for peace.
Yeah.
And then
Don't take a paw print and make it into a swastika.
don't do it.
Come on. Think about the dogs.
Yeah, think about the dogs. Think about the children,
Think about the child dogs.
and think
Puppies.
about the people who are going to make fun of you, like us, on a podcast.
Yeah, again, I'm not gonna fucking do whatever you want, but don't be a Nazi.
Yeah, it's
Don't.
not worth your time.
It's not worth your time.
I don't
It's
think it
not
really is
cool.
worth your time.
Look, being a Nazi is not cool.
Mm.
I'll be the first to say it, and I'll back it up with proof that it's not cool. Started wars, a lot of wars, not
Lots
a lot
of
of wars,
wars.
but one big giant war where a lot of people died.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go to war with Russia in the winter. Hitler, what are you thinking, bud? You know
That
my
was
bud.
kind of stupid.
The ball's on that guy.
If
Very
you had to be someone who performs like in front of people, like you do stand up, but you're not a stand up, what would it be?
Probably a musician.
A musician.
But I can't play any fucking.
So you just be the lead man for a band.
Can't sing either.
Scream
I would learn how to play bass or something. I've always wanted to learn something. Maybe drums.
Okay.
I tap on my knees all the time like they're drums. Might as well start banging on something constructive. What would you do? What would you do if you weren't behind the camera?
And maybe magician.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that intrigue you?
I think it's fun. I love watching that shit.
Have you ever done magic?
No.
You'd
I mean,
you'd learn like.
I would have to learn it. Yeah, but like I would watch like the Chris Angel stuff, or I would watch the
Carbonaro effect.
David Blaine.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. I didn't like his whole like the balloon shit. I'm like, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like that's not magic. You're just a man connecting balloons to him. You fucking turd. Like.
Well, I think that part of his thing is like the endurance factor, like him staying underwater for a day or whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just crazy. There's no. It's like when Kenny G played a full like one note straight for like an hour or a day or whatever the fuck it was. Like he got the Guinness World Record for the longest note. Because he like devised this breathing technique where he could blow out of one part of his mouth and then breathe out of the other part, which is weird and crazy, and only Kenny G.
Jesus Christ.
45 minutes. It's crazy. We're gonna get flagged.
That's why I'm afraid.
I just want to hear it for 5 seconds.
Okay, that's good enough, and we're good.
Beautiful flautist.
That was beautiful. That was awesome.
Man,
so just imagine that sound
he's
for
a magician too.
He is. Would you, if you're a magician, would you have a top hat, or would you just like dress up
bottom
like
hat? Put the hat on my ass and shit in it, and then pull out a bunny.
A bunny.
There was David Copperfield. He was really famous in the 80s and shit, and he made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
He did.
For like 20 people. And after that,
he basically was like, okay, you see this? All right, now watch. Now follow me. Follow me.
Mirror.
Oh, is that what he did?
Beat the shit out of him.
Oh, I was gonna say he just like turned everyone. see, it's not there anymore.
But no, he did that because he was like, I wanted to remind people that freedom can be taken away from you forever.
That's what he meant by that?
Yeah, it was like a fucking political thing about freedom, and it's like, that we're not. That statue's just like a symbol. It's not
we didn't even build that. Like,
we didn't even
France
build
gave it to us.
Yeah, it's not like the thing that gives us power of freedom.
Yeah.
If you got rid of it, we'd be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Oh, that sucks. Well, it'd be like the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, if the Statue of Liberty gave us real freedom, they would have hit the Statue of Liberty.
That's true.
But it doesn't fucking matter. It didn't even matter to those guys. They were like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit that thing. It's a chick.
They hit the Twin Towers. They hit the Pentagon, and they were trying to hit something else, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to hit the White House.
Was it the Pennsylvania one was the one that crashed?
White House, yeah.
But that's because they took over the plane, right?
Crash in a field.
God, where were you at 9/11?
Fifth grade.
Sixth
Mrs.
grade.
McCormick's class.
I was getting my bottom braces put on, and I'm like, "What is everyone freaking out about?" Huh?
And your legs.
On my legs, yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Because it was like Forrest Gump. Yeah, I had those braces. Run, John, run. That's what everyone always say to me. And I ran.
Domino Swan.
Yeah.
They were racist.
Come on. On delay, you fucking turd. Fucking punto.
I remember that word would float around a lot because Jose would call people that whenever,
punto,
for whatever reason,
because
he didn't learn English.
He refused to do it. It was hilarious.
Why bother?
I mean,
the only people he fucking hanging out with was his family. They don't know English either. Fucking speak Spanish. But yeah, he would call people punto because they'd fucking make fun of him or whatever. Punto. And was it me, pussy?
He's like fucker.
Okay.
Like it can mean a bunch of different things. It can mean a bunch of different things. Like bitch. Bitch is usually the one that's most, but I use cabron, but that means like son of a bitch. Cabron means son of a bitch. Punto, cool. Cabron. Was it? You can call someone a chino, which is like a pig. That's like, but chino can be like, or then pendejo. Pendejo's like, pendejo's like cunt, fucker. Everyone's always like, because I'll say it sometimes in Spanish. Like, I don't say that.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck off, dude. It's not that bad. I'm like, you gotta understand, like, it's slightly disconnected for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not that. It doesn't mean I'm like cunt. But even cunt for me is like slightly disconnected.
Here, it's like this fucking like, don't ever say that, especially around a woman. In like Britain, in Australia, and everywhere else, they're just like, hey,
cunt.
they say it all the time.
But cunt is not like, you use it for a guy. You don't ever say it to a woman.
Oh.
But you don't like, but you can say it around him, but you're not like, oh, that's a good cunt. Like like it's a good guy. He's a good guy. And
yeah.
Because it can mean dual.
But that's what they say
it means
in
dual
Australia
things.
and stuff is like, oh, he's a good,
It's like a double, it has double meanings.
It's like
but,
aloha.
But I'm like, pendejo doesn't
hello.
have that. So,
Just one thing.
And then you can use like chupa mi vento, which is like suck my dick. But also, it technically directly translates to like lick my whistle.
Oh.
Because pinto is whistle
Yeah.
in Spanish.
That's fun.
So, it is what it is.
What a sexy language.
It's beautiful language.
God.
I fucking love it.
Unbelievable.
Ay, ¿por qué?
I'm popping loose already. I'm fucking hard as a goddamn hard as an uncooked piece of rice. I'm fucking ripped, dude.
Mi amo Erenaylor.
I go write a book about a young princess.
Me gusta
And go from Western.
tacos and burritos and enjolatas and
Amazing.
español señoritas muy perfecta and bonita.
What are you
La
saying?
bonita, like Spanish women are like very pretty and perfect,
okay.
basically. Like what I'm saying. I was all saying good stuff. Like, my name is Aaron Naylor. I like tacos and I like burritos and enchiladas. That's what I said. And then I was like Spanish women are very beautiful and I think they're perfect.
First woman I dated was.
En la sexo muy grandes, el baño.
All these are words that I've heard before, but
Yeah.
do not understand it whatsoever.
I said you'll have sex with them tomorrow. You'll have sex with them in the bathroom.
Anybody, yeah. In La Biblioteca.
Like, la sexo es baño. Would it be diez, like today? Like, I'm just put random fucking words together for no fucking reason.
I want to learn Spanish and I want to learn another language, but I just don't have the time.
Spanish is it's for me. It's still like, it'll always be like when you start speaking really fast, like you can just stop because I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. I can't understand.
Yeah.
It would be if I start speaking really fast. How are you doing, Maria? You know what are you doing? Like, you having fun or something like that? It's like, see how like no. Like,
I always thought that was super cool though, that like they were. It's just such a different language that it can be like a million words a minute and everybody gets it. I'm like, oh my God, it's unbelievable.
But the thing is, like, but if you speak fast, even if someone from Chile speaks to someone from Mexico and they speak like that, sometimes they're not going to be able to understand each other. Like, you're using.
It's like cultural.
Yeah, it's like, dude, because it's someone from the South versus someone speaking from California.
Absolutely.
You're like, what and what? It's very same.
It's very, it's incredibly different.
Aaron, you know what time it is?
Fucking drench me in macaroni and cheese. Let's do it.
Oh, let me get that.
Get rid of that fucking Kenny G shit. What's the G stand for? Good, probably.
Good times.
Awfully good at what he does.
All right.
Well,
we're here, Aaron.
The first three look great. So
all right.
Let's just go from top to bottom.
St. Joe Air Show.
St. Joe Air Show, Royals Beauty in St. Joseph, Missouri, where I got my vaccine and the other vaccine. I got Moderna and Pfizer. I'm fucking killing it.
You got them both?
No.
Oh.
That'd be pretty funny, though. St. Joe Air Show, Royals Beauty, St. Joe. I attended the air show Sunday and couldn't keep my eyes off of you. You were wearing a Royals top, as was I. Twinsies. First noticed you and watched to see if attached. If attached, what's that mean?
Only if you had a partner.
Okay. It looked like maybe with your son. Long shot. Would love to meet up for dinner. I don't know. Maybe you're with your like same aged, attractive older son.
Okay, Aaron, I got a question for you.
You're holding his hands, yeah.
Think of someone that you saw or someone you've wanted to date, or anything like that. Someone you think that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you write your misconnection to them?
Don't know. I wouldn't write this. Air shows are terrifying.
I don't like air shows. My dad would love them.
Off the topic. Yeah, dude. Those were videos that I would watch. Air
Of
show
the
crashes. The fucking one, the Rammstein air show crash, where like 80 people were killed by this plane in Germany. Terrible, dude. It's crazy. Every single air show, somebody dies. It's insane. Not every single one, but I basically
Most of them.
There was one that died not too long ago at that one down at the downtown airport.
Mm-hmm.
Just one pilot, but
that's
still.
where the Chiefs flying out of.
Most of the teams fly in and out because it's closer, but sometimes every now and then they come to the big one. And I got to see him sometimes.
Every once.
Like when the All-Star game was here, we saw whoever like Delta flew, like Atlanta for sure. So we saw like the All-Stars for Atlanta. Dan Ugla, saw that guy who doesn't play baseball anymore.
But I did touch his bag.
I did touch his bag and his bats and his rock hard cock. Walmart Market. Oh, I've been to this one. Vivian on Antioch. Great. We see each other a few times. Well, we seen each other a few times. Sorry. And I thought you were gorgeous, and I would love to talk to you. You came outside like you were looking for someone when I was leaving. Hopefully it was me. LOL. It wasn't you.
No.
You hopeful romantic creep.
Mish.
All these people are so full of hope and creepiness. Mish. Casey, thought we might talk.
Is that the title?
Huh?
Is that the title?
That's the whole thing.
No, but is that the title? Mish.
Mishi. Mishi?
Mishi?
Mishi? It sounds Yiddish or something.
Mm-hmm. Should that be the title? It's up there. It's on the list.
I was gonna make it Dogman Cummeth or something.
Dogman Cummeth. That works too.
But spell coming like Cummeth like come. How have we not done that already?
I know.
That's stupid. Missing my kitten. Oh, this is gonna be about a pet.
No.
You were a beautiful young woman. All right. You liked yoga a lot. It's been a few years, but hopefully I can find you again.
Dude, this reminds me of like all my ex-girlfriends.
Yeah. Beautiful young woman who liked yoga, and you're like, well, I'll get you back.
One day eventually. At maybe the Walmart market. You're outside looking.
You do go to Walmart. That's like your main fucking spot.
That's my hub.
I don't blame you. Cheap shit.
Ground beef.
All your stuff is equate.
Very equate.
All your bathroom stuff is equate. John's a Walmart man.
I'm a Walmart man.
I'm a Walmart man. I love getting knives.
I like getting my knives where I can get my meat.
I buy my ground beef from the same place where I buy the stuff that cuts it. And that's how I like it.
Because I'm American.
With
American thoughts and American values.
And I love Walmart.
I live on the right side of the law. Pay my taxes.
Not the left. Fuck the left.
Fuck the goddamn
fucking pussies. Rigged.
Big. Not my president.
Not my president. Said that at Obama. Little not my president sandwich. Obama, Trump, praise be, Biden. Boom. I ain't eating it. Give me this. I'm on a no carb diet. Give me the meat, baby.
No, not
give me
foo-foo. Not that foo-foo vegan bullshit that's from the left.
Give me that Trump burger, you dumb bitch. Fuck you. I miss you, Chrissy D.
Trump
Casey Mo. Chrissy, I miss you. I miss the fun times we had together. Well, they were fun for me. Oh, that's horrible.
It sounds like he was the only one that came.
Oh, God. Sounds, oh, man. Okay. They must not have been as fun for you since you chose to ghost me. I'm not sure what I did, if anything. That's what you did. You didn't do anything.
He didn't do shit.
If anything, to make you ghost me. But I really do miss you. I would love to at least talk to you again. But
let me tell you something.
Your wiener wasn't good.
No.
That or you're just a bad person. I don't know. You're the type of guy that makes a Craigslist post. You're probably not doing super fucking well.
Yeah, you're not doing much. Probably have like a Pontiac.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess with most of these people, they were like blocked by those people that they can't get in contact.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why it's come to this.
So yeah, they're probably they deserve it. Cold Stone Pizza, Kansas City. Cold Stone Plaza. What the fuck is Cold Stone Plaza?
Maybe the Cold Stone at the plaza. Maybe.
Boing, 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 boing. You are adorable. You complimented me on my pink shorts, and we talked about thrift shopping. You are adorable. And I picked up a flirty vibe from you. Hope you see this. Anybody going to the Cold Stone in fucking the Plaza is not going to Craigslist at all.
Nope, not one bit.
Not
not a chance in hell.
Wounded Wing 07.
Jesus.
Would just like to converse with you when you can. What's this about? This is about a bird that he
don't
found?
know if it's a guy. If he wants to talk to a girl.
What the hell?
Maybe
Wounded
missing
Wing?
his kitten. I don't know.
Wounded Wing like a place?
I'm assuming like a wounded wing, like a metaphor of like his heart's broken. He has a wounded,
Or he lost
or
an
his
arm.
back. His back hurts. His back's
You
broken.
got wings.
From,
your
right.
arms. You fucking. This is a winter soldier. Dance club. Dance club. Overland Park, Kansas. Looking to see if you look here. Seen you a few times. It's not a. That's two sentences. Always look at each other. What dance club? I love when people always do like the thing at the end where they're like, "Where were we? What were we doing?" It's like like a fucking like somebody who has a really bad memory is like, I don't
remember, but I do remember meeting you, but I do not remember where we were doing, what we were at, and how
What's
we got
keeping
there.
them from saying just what the dance club was?
Yeah, like
Just fucking say that. It's not like you're the only two people there.
mm-hmm.
Who gives a shit? Just fucking say it was part or fucking Funky Town and get it over with. That's in Ray Town, but whatever.
Funky Town.
Say it was fucking Funky Town. Walmart on East Santa Fe. Female for male. Gardner. They were both gardeners. I saw you yesterday at the Walmart on East Santa Fe Street. I ended up behind you in the line at the self-checkout. Stalker. Your smile is amazing. I didn't see a ring. So if you have Tinder or Extrist.
Extras is up.
Oh yeah. This is an Extrist ad. Gotta be. Nobody's on Extras except fucking spam bots on goddamn Craigslist. Tell me what name you go by. His fucking name is Extras, probably. Fucking get off of Extras. Who are you? Lost auntie, Tony lady, I need you. That's hilarious.
Why would you like have that right there?
What the hell? This is crazy. Might be the most unhinged title we've seen. Lost auntie, Tony lady, I need you. Independence.
Maybe
all
Auntie
caps.
Tony ladies.
What's an auntie Tony lady?
I don't know, but maybe it should be the title.
Oh man, this seems normal now. My old friend from a while back lost connection when you moved vampires and werewolves. Okay, I get it. This person doesn't understand how to fucking use punctuation. I'll start over. My old friend from a while back lost connection when you moved. Period. Where vampires and werewolves was a main topic of ours. Period. Just seeing if I can find you, period. I really need my friend to talk with, period. Tony, comma, get back to me, comma, my Coco lady. Tony's a Coco lady, baby.
That came out of nowhere. That took a turn. I wasn't
Really
expecting
did,
it. Coco lady.
God.
So this is an ebony woman?
The fun nicknames that older white guys give to the black people, the black women they pay to let them fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Coco lady.
It's insane. My Coco lady. Fuck you. That's disgusting. Good Lord.
Oh, man. You want to do that one, please?
Let's do both of them. Fuck 'em. Aravello. What's Aravello? Please hit me up, Rosedale. William, go see Jessica, please. This sounds like a phone call. It could have just been a phone call. Call him. Don't put it on. How often is William getting on Craigslist to where it's like a thing where he's like, oh, okay.
I forgot. I need to text Jessica. I need to get a hold of Jessica. God damn it. Jesus.
Hy-Vee, Blue Springs. You work there, fix my lunch. What?
You work there and you fix.
You work there, comma. I'm not gonna do the same thing I did last one. I can't. This is too much. You work there, fix my lunch.
So captivated.
So captivated. He capitalizes it, but he doesn't put a period. Why? So captivated. We couldn't take our eyes off each other. There's a period. What kind of... Oh, there is a period.
Yeah, there's two different thoughts put in one.
Am I stupid now?
You should at least had a
Am I the
hyphen.
dumb
If
one?
you had a hyphen, that would have worked too.
comma.
Comma is
That's
something.
a comma. You can put a comma anywhere.
Yeah,
It doesn't
hyphen's a little
matter.
douchey.
Hyphen is, yeah. That's like somebody, oh, you went to college. Oh, I paid attention in 7th
Well,
grade.
you're really separating those two
I
thoughts,
still
aren't
don't
you?
know the point of a hyphen. Or
So it
not
just-
a hyphen, but a colon, semicolon, any of those.
Oh, it's a sentence that can be. It
Be
can either
ended
be.
here?
It could be two separate ideas, but you just slam them together. It's just like a very. It's like a. It's the proper like run-on sentence. That's the best way I use it. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like a run-on
comma
sentence.
and a period, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't decide, so
It
why
could
not
be
just put
the-
both.
Yeah, the first thought could have ended
Silly.
and it would have been fine, or you're just like, fuck, I'm just gonna go ahead and add these two, which is kind of absurd.
Yeah, it just seems like it's complete. I mean, all of it's made up, but that's the most.
It is
that
all-
seems
you're
like
right,
was
it is all made up.
by, like some guy who lied his way into being a teacher, and was like, oh, fucking no.
There's no period, there's no commas, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
these comma period
It's the whole-
semi
the whole paper.
Yeah.
Ending a paper on a semicolon. I sat in my truck for a long time wanting to come back in and sweep you into my arms.
Come here.
To sweep somebody into their arms is so funny. You gotta like use your fucking knees.
You gotta use your legs.
You had a few items hanging from your belt. If it's you, tell me what you fixed me for lunch. Why would she remember that? Thank you for the napkins. Oh, that's why, because of the napkins. Because you asked for napkins, and she was like, "Oh yeah, here."
Yeah, the thing that like okay,
But what did you make me?
but
How good was the
you had some
meatloaf?
things on your belt, but
What's on her belt?
But that she made him lunch.
I worked at Hy-Vee. Look, I never had a single thing on my belt.
Mm-mm.
I also didn't make any lunch.
Not
It
one.
was not in my department. So maybe he's onto something, but I don't think people cooking food have shit dangling from their belt loops.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay.
We'll pick from some of these.
Ooh, these are like Lawrence.
Yeah.
Ooh, buddy.
You gonna do what before
Yeah.
KU?
Separate the sheep from the goats. Whatever the fuck that means. That sounds like something.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's
boy.
good. Oh man,
Separate the sheep from the goats, Lawrence.
it's a poem, I bet.
Wave your magic wand. Well, let's see. I'm a huge fan of music and movies, and I'm entertainment person for sure.
Jesus.
A girly girl keeps hair and nails done often. LMAO. Hey, it is what it is. This guy's so fucking stupid.
Oh man.
Recently moved here to Lawrence. Scrumptious. Indeed. Left their phone number 214.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Tell me, what is it?
2
Okay.
1 4
Okay.
3 3 4
Okay.
5 1 1 4. Smell you later. I'm popular.
And we don't have to tell them the recording.
Please leave your message for 21433451114. Sorry, that mailbox is full.
Oh.
No!
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
They must have had a popular Craigslist post. This is the best way I've ever seen anybody end or do one at all. This is hilarious. Smell you later. I'm popular. What? What? Wave your magic wand. Well,
Damn it. All right.
let's see. I gotta read it again. Wave your magic wand. What the fuck does the title mean? Separate the sheep from the goats? What is this?
It sounds like it's going to be a poem.
This is either a bot or a cult. Wave your magic wand. Well, let's see. I'm a huge fan of music and movies, and I'm entertainment person for sure. I'm entertainment person for sure. A girly girl keeps hair and nails done often. LMAO. Well,
it's true.
It
That
is what
true.
it is.
That is true.
Girly girls do like to do that shit.
They like to keep the nails and the hair done.
But whether it pertains to this, I'm not sure.
Don't think it means shit, but okay.
Don't think it means shit. Separate the sheep from the goats.
Remember.
So they don't get eaten
Mhm.
by the wolf. This man's a wolf.
Rough.
He doesn't want
Oh.
them goats. Nope, can't do it. My little wolf balls have not dropped. Recently moved here to Lawrence. Scrumptious indeed. Scrumptious indeed. Love it. What a
Wow.
way to describe anything at all. That's a real Willy Wonka thing to say. Scrumptious indeed.
Scrumptious indeed. And
God.
yeah, I think that's where this podcast will probably gonna
Ugh.
end, just because it's
Tell you
definitely
later, I'm popular.
yeah, just scrumptious indeed. Scrumptious indeed. So, Aaron, do you have any plugs or anything, any shows there?
I do, yeah. So, come to the Truman next Thursday. It's on the, what day is the 14th, 13th?
14th, I believe.
Is it? Let's do some research. 13th. 13th. It's on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Come to the Truman in the Crossroads. Good comedian Dina Hashem.
Where's she from?
Headlining it. She's from New York.
Okay.
She's done some roast battle stuff and some other shit. I think she's a writer for something. She's going to be there. She's headlining. That's going to be fun. And then Friday is Patio Goofs, back with a vengeance. And then the week after that, Saucy Pizza Show at Buffalo State Pizza on the 20th.
Saucy.
On the 20th, 21st, something like that. And then Hot Waffle on the 22nd with Joe Nunnick.
Ooh, he's gonna be back
He's
in
gonna
town.
be back in town off and on for a little bit. Not a lot, but whatever. Take what you can get. I think he's
So
on Hot Waffle.
We
Or
should
not.
like try to bust out a couple of podcasts while he's here.
Yeah,
more than just
we're
one.
Gonna, yeah, I think he's gonna stay here on the weekdays before he's got to like go to do the club shit he was doing like in Tulsa. So yeah, he's gonna. I think for at least two of them he'll be here, but I'll ask him.
It'd just be easier.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd much rather do it in person. But yeah, check out Cool Baby Comedy. Listen to all the podcasts, watch shit. Whatever.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Check out my Instagram, all my social medias at John D. Clouser. You can check out my podcast, my solo podcast, The John Show.
John Dogman Clouser.
Comes out every Tuesday.
Dogman.
Yeah, it's what the D stands for, Dogman. Yeah, John D. Clouser stands for Dogman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The secret's out.
Yeah, it is. I am actually what those people were seeing. I was just
You're peeing in
I'm
cars.
just so like vain that I have to listen to a podcast that got dedicated strictly just for me.
Hey, bud, anytime I'm on anything or any chance of being mentioned once, I listen to it. So I get it.
It makes sense. Like, it's nice. It's like, oh yeah, I do remember that time that I went and I peed in that car.
Yeah, when
I
you
do
were in
remember
Texas?
that. Yeah, when I was in Texas, and I
Guarding
couldn't go in
that
that church. Yeah. Well, that was just because I didn't have my shoes on, and there's a
Yeah,
bunch
we
of,
get it.
It was broken glass.
It's rude.
Yeah, it's rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Anything else, Aaron?
That's probably it.
All right, man. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.